Alrighty. So I picked out some colors based on a piece that I am going to do that is got an Earth Day theme. And so I started sketching on the iPad, and I'm going to draw a scene that has 3 children in it. So today I'm just going to experiment with the colors that I picked out and just draw some characters, not doing anything in particular, but just I want to figure out what they're going to look like, what they're going to wear. So I marked a few pages here in this kids' clothing catalog. Some different things, stripes, little flouncy things that look like a shirt and a skirt together, but they're really a one-piece thing. And what's here? I guess I like the little dresses. This shirt, I like the shirt that just has a big flower on it. What else did I mark? I think I just marked some more stripes and some shorts. So just some ideas for different outfits. So I think I'll start with somebody in maybe some patterned shorts and a shirt with a big flower in the middle of it. Let's start with that. And so these are the cards that I picked and some of the pencils that go with the cards, as well as a few colors for skin tones. So, yeah. I'm not going to try to draw the scene right now. I just want to draw the characters. Too much stuff on this desk. All right, let's set a timer. It's supposed to work out after I do this. I'm so not in the mood for that. All right. Okay. So let's draw somebody with a t-shirt. They're all going to be working on things in front of them at a picnic table. They got a little craft project they're going to do for Earth Day. Shall we do I don't think this person's lower half is actually going to be visible because they're standing behind the picnic table. This person over here is the same. This person's at the end, so we will see them. So let's save the most interesting lower half for this person. And let's just start with draw a shirt with a big flower in the middle. Okay. What kind of hair shall we give them? We usually have bangs. I feel like this person would be wearing a ponytail. Okay. And then, let's see. We'll have a boy in the middle. Not that it couldn't be a boy with a ponytail. But I think we'll give this person shorter hair. And maybe they will have sleeveless shirt. Oops. casual, summery, springtime little hairdo there. Okay. I feel like her hair does not go out far enough for her face ends. Okay. This person actually in the scene has their hands down on the table, and this person is tying something, which was kind of, I was struggling to draw, to be honest. So maybe their arm is actually crossing in front of their body there. I don't know that this is how I'm going to angle them in the actual finished piece, but that's okay. Looks a little stiff, but I'll fix that later. I'm more interested in what they're wearing and the colors and everything right now. Okay, and our third person is going to be over here. And let's see. Not a great angle. Here, let's do this. Not really one to draw necks, am I? Okay, so we've got a t-shirt with a flower. I think we'll give her the little skirt thing. I don't know, maybe it's not a skirt, maybe it's a skirt. I'm making assumptions here. But this little thing. Okay. I don't think I'll give her the little, well, maybe little flouncy sleeves. Can't see under her hair anyway. But I do like the double ruffle on the skirt. She's maybe turning out to be a little bit taller than I wanted her to be, though. Don't want her to look too old. So I'll stop the torso there. And that could be the bottom of her skirt. And he's got stripes. Maybe we'll just give her, should we give her dots? I guess they could be little flowers too. I don't want their outfits to get too busy and distract from what they're doing. Move her eyes down a little bit. I think it will make her look younger. Or maybe she just looks more confused. Well, that's not bad. Okay. So let's see. These are my colors that I'm using aside from the skin tones. So I think, okay, let's put some nice bright yellow petals here. I'm thinking overall, I want the characters to be darker on a lighter background, but I can have, you know, light elements. In their, within their overall look. But let's make the shirt itself. Do I want to go that dark as the dark purple, or, you know, actually really am liking that really subdued. Oh, you know what? That is not the color that I thought I was grabbing. It was supposed to be this, not this. This ginger root color. That's too bad. I really like that light green, but it doesn't really go with the palette as well as I would have liked. All right, we'll try this here. If it doesn't work, it's very light. I can always do something different in the final piece, or I can layer or whatever. I might have to do that. I'm thinking I might have liked the grade lavender here, more colorful. First, now over this, it's kind of muddy. See, it's more colorful by itself, so I think that would be a pretty good color for the background of this shirt. Okay. Let me go ahead and it's awfully saturated. What is this? Salmon pink. That's kind of saturated for skin. Looks like she has a sunburn. Next drawing should be a PSA about wearing a high enough SPF. Let's see. Let's see what this looks like for hair. I'm just going to make it's kind of green for hair. I might have to, well, I don't know. In context, it might work because I think the background's going to be pretty green because we're going to be outside. So I don't know if I put it next to really bright green. Yeah, it seems more brown if you put a lot of green next to it. I'm kind of tempted to do this piece, or at least start it an actual pencil, and then I can touch up as needed, which sometimes means almost obliterating the pencil, but okay. So he's got a stripy shirt. Let's use the darker mulberry color, and maybe, oh, my stomach is growling like I didn't eat breakfast, but I did. What shall we put next to his bright stripes? Let's see. Wasn't loving the ginger root for that. If I'm using grade lavender there, maybe just the lavender. His shirt will be pretty colorful. I have chestnut. Let me sharpen this a little bit. Oh, a cramp in my hand from sharpening my pencil. I'm gonna have to be careful with pencil when I'm drawing darker skin tones, because when the texture of the paper shows through, there's a lot of contrast and it can make the skin look kind of not as smooth as it should be. So probably needs digital touch-up if I'm going to use that skin tone, or to avoid looking too rough. Oops, I kind of drew into his eye space there, which I didn't want to do. I'm not sure the black cherry is going to be dark enough for the features. Might have to break out my black pencil to get enough contrast. And again, the hair, let's try the black cherry. Might have to accent a little bit with black to It's not bad. I think it might be similar in value to the skin, but the warmth of the skin tone, I think, contrasts enough with the cooler hair color. I don't really like where I ended the edge of his face, and I probably shouldn't have drawn his ear because you wouldn't really see it. And I think that's kind of having a negative effect on the angles of the hair. Maybe if I'm going to show his ear, I need to show a little bit of his hair there. I don't know. I think that is going to need a little bit of work. Again, you know, to smooth out that paper texture a little bit. And maybe I need to draw better necks. I wonder if I should just cover that ear with hair. Probably actually makes more sense. Okay, that's not bad. I like that. Okay, let's see. And honestly, I feel like this could be a boy or a girl. So, and maybe a low ponytail on this one could be. Well, anyway. Okay, colors for this one. So I was going to use that gray lavender there. So I'm using that and that and that, and then I'm using that and that. Background's going to be mostly green, so let's see, what are we going to do here? Maybe the skirt is lavender. And the shirt is maybe mulberry with yellow dots, and then it kind of ties back into that. So let's make some yellow polka dots. Yeah, the mulberry. Oh, that's Italia. here. Didn't really draw our hands, did I? So they're just going to be a little lumpy, I'm afraid. Yeah. Okay. Just pretend you don't notice that. And since I'm primarily interested in color right now rather than just whole characters, I won't worry too much about those kind of details. I mostly wanted to decide on outfits and hairdos. Oh, keep messing up the eyes. Okay. And let's see. Fill in our little skirt. I'm gonna lose the edge of the ruffle here, but maybe I can just add just the littlest hint of shading with one of the darker colors. Or maybe there's an actual border. Yeah. Either way, I guess I can figure something out. Okay. I think I want this character's hair a little on the darker side too. I may have to pick something else for this. I'm going to try using this really dark. It may be too greenish for hair. I don't want these kids to look like they crawled out of the ocean and are covered in seaweed. I mean, it's pretty brown, and maybe it's not the worst thing that it's got a hint of green, since there's going to be a lot of green in this. I think I'm going to adjust her bangs. I don't know. The whole hairstyle, I feel like needs some adjustment. But generally, I know what I want them all to look like. Okay. Well, only 2 minutes left on the timer. As I say, I don't think any of the lower bodies of these two characters are going to be visible because they're standing behind a picnic table. But I don't know, maybe this character should have shorts instead. Just going to look at some of what's in here in their shorts. There's stars and there's stripes and there's flowers and there's hearts. I'm not sure I want to draw flowers necessarily, but yeah, I might switch this to shorts. And if I do, let's see. I don't know, maybe some gray lavender would be good for shorts there. That might be the way to go. Looks a little weird that I've just drawn it right underneath her skirt like that, but and I want to see what this greenish brown hair looks like next to a lot of green. Yeah, it looks pretty brown when you put it next to bright green. So, what does she look like with shorts? Yeah, I think I might like the shorts better. Put a little star next to the shorts. Okay. Well, timer's gone off. I'm gonna grab my colors again, keep everything together, because I might actually try to draw this in pencil, at least do a base in pencil and then scan it and draw over the top of it. I might make it a little more fun to do. Alrighty, no, that's it for now. Until next time.